Yo, bro, you're in this self-improvement, this mission, this pursuit of becoming a better man. You want to save lives, you want to improve, you want a progressive change toward the society. Who doesn't want that? Now, here's the thing. People are afraid of opening about the things that they are interested. They are afraid of expressing their nerdy side. They're afraid of sharing their values, their thoughts, their ideas. Why? Because of the fear of judgment of what people might think of them. Now the problem is that you think that you could not relate to people, let's say in the room. You can't relate to people because they talk about other things that is not your interest, or simply too shallow of a mission, a value, too shallow of a reason to have relationships, to have friends, to have brothers with. And frankly, you're not special. You're not that special. Oh, you're not that different from that beliefs. There are actually more people, a lot more people who got your values, same values, pursuit, beliefs as you. It's just they have the fear of expressing it. Now I want you to become the first one to set the tone, the atmosphere around the room, to actually make people express themselves, to make people more open, more vulnerable, more likely to talk about their same values, beliefs, interests. And all of that's gonna happen by growing a pair of balls in your, like, having this kind of massive social skill, kind of having this, what's that, communication style, and just having the guts to say the things that and be authentic as possible, just makes the room, the atmosphere around the room lighter. And they want to actually express their thought. There's not this tone, there's this heavy atmosphere that's holding them back, that they might think, oh, people around here, I can't relate to them. But the thing is that when you express yourselves, when you stand up, express your authentic self, express your ideas, beliefs, share ideas, yes. People who's got same beliefs as you might as well speak up too. Why? Basically their perspective of, oh, there's this guy who is literally me. He's got same beliefs as me. He's got the same mission, pursuit, interests. I might as well speak up for that, because the fear just kind of lets go. The fear goes out of the body because, oh, there's this guy. There's someone that could accept my beliefs, my goals, my missions, my interests. The fear of getting judged simply decreases by majority because we have this primal fear of being rejected by the society. And the thing is that I want to emphasize this. People who dislike your opinion, their beliefs, who cringes at you, those people are not compatible, so why even bother thinking about them? Why even bother, like, having this fear, like being held back by their judgment? And the thing is that when, yes, they're judging you, do you want to even be around those people who dislike you? Like, you have good intentions, you have good, clear, pure, authentic intentions towards change, positive change. Oh, maybe you want this belief, this interest of hey, I want to get people into self-improvement. If people cringes at that, if people dislikes that concept, you don't even want to be around with these people. Like, you're not compatible with them, so why even bother? You're not even spending your time with them, and then you are here afraid, held back by their judgment. Like, think about it. There are actually a lot more people who likes you, who likes your beliefs, who's got same values as you, and by growing a pair of balls allows you that. It gives you lots of opportunities in life. It gives you meaningful relationships, friendships, brotherhood. Like, I got my one friend. I only have one friend. Like, I don't even consider him as friend. I consider him as brother. Our casual conversation is basically like a little bit deeper than any usual conversation out there. We usually humorously talk about like some societal issue, a little bit of politics, and the concept of matrix. And yes, the gym, because we're kind of gym on the gym too. We're kind of on the gym too, and having to philosophize with someone who's got the same beliefs, who's got on the same mission as you, it's just so healing. It heals the soul. It makes you, oh, there's these people around me. I'm more likely to express myself. I'm more likely to speak up. And by being able to speak up, you're setting this tone, lighting the tone up, making the atmosphere light. So people around you who's got the same beliefs as you might as well express themselves. It's getting dark. It's not you can't relate. It's just you haven't set the tone yet. You have not made these people feel that, oh, I'm not alone. Hey, I'm not alone. He's got the same beliefs as me. Like, that's healing. That's making you more social. Like, when someone kind of talks about my interests, I'm going on full nerd here. I'm going on like absolute geek nerdy. If that repels people, if that cringes people out, you don't want to be around with them. Because yes, you're not compatible. And that's what's build a meaningful relationships with people. Now, let's say for example, you want some change on your society. You want something, you want to get rid of the societal issue, the hidden agenda behind the toxic food, this estrogenic stuff, educating people, making the Filipino citizen knowledgeable of what they eat, of their mental health, their self-improvement journey, get rid of this freaking crab mentality, fixed mindset, Pinoy hood type of stuff. People will respect you for that. Like, if people disrespect you, if people doesn't like you for that value, you don't want to be around with those people. As much as possible, stay away, distance them from yourself. Once you have this gut, these balls, you have the power to influence pretty much everyone. You have the power, the freedom to express your thought, your ideas. You have the freedom to express. You have the freedom to set the tone lighter. You have the freedom to make people feel that they're not alone, that there's someone who's like them. And if they know that there's someone like them, they are more likely to speak up, talk about it, go on full nerd mode, simply like that. For instance, let's say this guy talks about the kind of gym, and then there's this hidden guy, this unknown guy at the room. Oh, this guy's perspective, let's say, we see from his perspective. Oh, this guy's going to the gym. Oh, I can finally relate to someone. when I finally kind of relate to someone, I'm more likely to speak up with it, because you know that you're not gonna get judged. You're not you're less likely to get judged because it's primal. You want to be accepted by the society. And you have the power to set the tone right now. You have the power, the influential power to make people express themselves too. You have the power. You're literally the first one to speak up. Now, this just kind of saves people's lives, because there might actually be people who can get inspired from your pursuit, your belief, your interests. When they get inspired, wow, he's literally me. I want to improve myself too. Oh, that means I'm not alone. I'm not alone in this journey. This makes me so happy. And the fact that I become so happy, I'm more likely to take care of it, improve it. And when I improve it, you're basically saving lives. You're saving people's social life. Like, just get the balls. Have the balls. Grow a pair of balls and speak up. Become the most authentic version of yourself, because honestly that's one of the biggest skill for you to learn on social skills, a skill that's very important to having a massive social skill, because social skill is not really on how well you communicate, how well you form these stories. It's how well you are able to express your authentic self, make it sound natural, make it feel so natural. And all that can happen just by speaking up. And by speaking up, you're attracting people who's got same beliefs as you. And therefore, you're more likely to form meaningful relations with them. And that's what makes a society good. You're on the same mission. You're working towards that mission. When you work towards it, it feels so fulfilling, rewarding. Like my bro, who's got some Christian beliefs too. He's actually some devout Christian. He's got same beliefs as me. Oh, I want to spread the word of God. Oh, I'm literally kind of nerd about estrogenics. I'm kind of nerd about endocrinology, neurochemistry, neurology stuff, gym, psychology. Pretty much the things that involves the human brain. And with that, you are more likely to summon these types of people just randomly. Like, I was shocked there are actually people who's got the same beliefs as me. Even though you might meet them, and like I've met this guy online. I literally met him because of this kind of topic of the ghost girls. And funnily enough, he's actually got the similar beliefs as me. He's got similar values, interests. It just makes me so grateful for having a balls to speak up. Having a balls to speak up when there's people who actually wants your advice. There are actually people out there who can value from your advice, and you're not out there speaking up. You must grow a pair of balls. You're literally gonna save lives. Once you learn that skill, everything's gonna be so easy socially. Every opportunity becomes easy. You're more actually gonna take care, or more actually gonna take action to that opportunity. And when you took action, that opportunity, you're more likely to succeed. When you succeed, you're gonna influence people, you're gonna inspire people. And when you inspire people, you're changing lives, you're saving lives. Wow, think about it. You literally have the power. I literally have the power to change people just by having balls, speaking to camera, speaking up to people in real life, speaking up my beliefs. And oh, there's people out there actually who's got same beliefs as me. Wow, you want to be around with those people. And that just makes this video today. So yeah, I think that's it, bro. Just grow up, pair of balls, be the first one to actually set the tone, and you'll build meaningful relationships. Trust me, bro. Like, it happens to me. So why can't you? Why don't own you too? Why can't you too? You know, like, oh, come on, like, yeah. Times. And yes, literally, all that can happen just by expressing the truest, the most authentic, rawest form of yourself. If they don't like it, you don't want to be around them. If they like it, they like this nerdiness on you. They like this cringe, like, you know, some controversial stuff that you are talking about, and they somehow agree. Although there might be opposing beliefs, but they respect that because, well, everyone can have beliefs. And yes, even a romantic relationship, just by being yourself, could actually be so beneficial. Like, oh, become this alpha male, sigma male, omega beta, sigma beta, kind of modern astrology to men, like fake personality, alpha personality. Oh, I'm the man here. Like, I fuck girls, and I like that. It's so inauthentic. There's such thing as inauthenticity in this modern world that it's just kind of hard to connect with people, really. And that's one of the reasons why people are lonely. It's just they can't connect, they can't relate, because they kind of having this thought, ideas, you want to express it, but people will judge them, yes, for speaking up. But trust me, there are actually more people that would most likely agree with you. There are more people that will not judge you, who's the same mindset as you, and you're just not expressing it, you're not setting the tone. Become the first one to, yes, as I said earlier, set up the atmosphere of being open, being vulnerable, being able to express oneself. And that could, yes, make a meaningful, strong bond relationships. Yes, I think that's it, bro. What I want to talk about is simply just to grow a pair of balls. Like, I'm so done with like faking myself. Like, oh, this guy's introverted and mysterious kind of bullshit. It's not me. That's not me. And frankly, I'm not even extroverted. I'm just kind of nerdy. Just kind of a geek or some sort of like, honestly, I was this, you know, kind of nerd about the topics that I like. When someone mentioned my interest, like, oh, he's got same interest as me, I'm gonna yap. Like, the introvertedness is just gonna come out of my body, and I'm gonna go full on extrovert mode just because there are people who's got same values as me. Like, look how valuable was that, and it heals soul. As I said earlier, you have the power to influence people. People might actually need those inspirations from you, because when you express yourself and with the same value, this mission, this positive, good intentions, might get inspired from that, and actually, oh, I kind of had this thought of, man, there's these kind of guys like me, I want to improve like them too. Like, being yourself is highly influential as long as you have good intentions. And having these balls, this guts, just makes you so unstoppable, especially in the social life. Having these balls gives you lots of opportunities in life. It's holding you back. This fear of judgment is holding you back from becoming this kind of person that you want to share with, like, the values with. And yeah, that's why I kind of create these videos, because I just want to relate to people. I just want people to relate to me, because there's actually might more people who's got into this stuff, yet just too afraid to speak up because it's cringe. Oh, it's try hard. Oh, it's Andrew Tate. Like, trust me, growing a pair of balls feels so good. Oh, I have been freed from this jail, this chains, from the fear of judgment. Wow, I'm so free. Like, does the perception of people to me even matter if I don't want to be around with them, if we're not compatible? Like, bro, reflect. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I just tried to sneak in this thought that I wanted to share to you, because I've been wanting to record this video, this idea, and I just tried to sneak in it as I got home from some college. And yeah, good luck, bro.